Amid all the chaos in the crypto market and despite the overall negative sentiment that's been floating around for the past year, news about Solana going down still managed to surface, and it seems that even though no token is doing good at the moment, there is an exceptional panic building around Solana. Why is this happening though, and should you follow in the advice of the many voices that are bashing the project, or is it just some kind of mass hysteria that you should keep away from? In this video, we'll take a look at all the factors that determine Solana to fall from grace, having one of the most drastic market cap losses in history, so if you like the content we're putting out, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Solana is a blockchain with smart contract functionality, meaning that people can build their own projects on their blockchain, creating an ecosystem. This ecosystem refers to a multitude of dApps that are built on the same blockchain and that may be able to interact with one another. A lot of layer 1 blockchains are built to serve this purpose, so that means that Solana is one of the main competitors of Ethereum, thus the name that had been attributed to big blockchains that aim to serve this purpose, Ethereum killers. However, the hype surrounding these Ethereum killers may not always be well anchored in reality, so let's quickly take a look at the history of Solana and see how it got to be one of the top 10 cryptocurrencies in the first place. Founded in 2017, Solana uses a mixture of proof of stake and an original algorithm that the founders called proof of history to achieve consensus. The blockchain started growing and gaining popularity, and the token's price began to go up as well, but a key event that turned Solana in one of the biggest cryptos out there, but that would also prove to be fatal for the cryptocurrency's life, was its association with the one and only, the man who used to be the most prominent and adored figure in crypto, but turned into the demon of the blockchain industry, Sam Bankman-Fried. Sam Bankman-Fried discovered Solana early in the blockchain's life and decided to become part of it, even though in an indirect manner. Bankman-Fried then, along with his venture capital firm Alameda Research, became one of the earliest investors in Solana, as well as some of the biggest holders of the token. Along its path to the top, Solana has been widely criticized for its centralization, with speculations that up to 50% of the tokens are owned by insiders, with an additional 13% being held by the Solana Foundation, so only less than 40% of the total tokens were available to the public and could be traded on the free market. However, this meant that, as opposed to most other crypto projects, Solana benefited of a major institutional backing, with huge companies and institutions backing the project, out of which the most prominent one was undoubtedly Bankman-Fried's Alameda Research. Therefore, the Solana blockchain became inevitably tied to Bankman-Fried's companies, and it would have been affected by anything that was to happen to either of them because of the insane amount of money that they had in the token. By September 2022, Solana was Alameda's second largest holding, while FTX, Bankman-Fried's other company, owned $1 billion worth of Solana. Now, you may be able to imagine the catastrophe that was to happen at any time that something would go wrong with Alameda or FTX, and you probably know what followed. On November 11, after a surge of customer withdrawals earlier in the month, caused by the disclosure of certain facts that had previously been kept away from the public eye, FTX and Alameda Research both filed for bankruptcy, and Sam Bankman-Fried turned from the biggest crypto promoter and blockchain advocate to the devil of the crypto industry, losing more than 90% of his net worth in a matter of hours and joining the history books as one of the biggest downturns in business history. People were expecting the news to hit hard into Solana as well, and unsurprisingly, the event had major negative consequences for the blockchain. Bankman-Fried's companies owned an added $1.2 billion worth of Solana, according to certain documents. After the fall of Alameda and FTX, investors reportedly sold $8 billion worth of Solana, and the cryptocurrency lost its most important backer. The blockchain had been facing problems in its life even before the crash of its most important investor because of shortages, hacks and attacks, but with the fall of Alameda and FTX, Solana also lost something which is arguably even more important than the financial problems that surfaced. They lost their credibility and the faith of their investors. Without Sam Bankman-Fried, Solana will not be able to become what people had hoped it would. And it doesn't even matter if that's true or not, but that's what people believe. Plus, the controversy surrounding Bankman-Fried and the shady endeavors between his companies have been closing in to Solana as well. More than that, Solana has been fighting a class action lawsuit filed against them on the 1st of July 2022, accusing them of the sale of unregistered tokens, and that's a complex issue in itself, so if you want to know more about it, go watch our video on that when you finish this one. Anyway, Solana has been hit hard by everything that happened during the past months. Since the bull run at the end of 2021, Solana is the single cryptocurrency that has been most affected in a negative way out of the top projects in the crypto space. The total value of tokens staked in decentralized finance protocols on Solana has declined dramatically from nearly $10.2 billion million in November 2021, 210 million 1 year later, a decline of nearly 98%. Solana is now only the 12th largest DeFi chain by total value locked, or TVL, trailing not only Ethereum layer 2s like Polygon and Optimism, but also far more obscure projects like Chronos and DeFi Chain. The token price has seen a similar disastrous downturn, going from a peak of $258 on the 6th of November 2021 to just over $10 a year later. That's a drop of 96%, vastly sharper than the drawdown from peak for Bitcoin, for example, which is down 74%, and Ethereum 74% down as well. It's even a sharper drop, incredibly, than Dogecoin has seen in the bear market. The meme coin is down a mere 76% from its October 2021 local high, though it's 87% down from its May 2021 all-time high. Given everything that we discussed in this video, I don't think Solana's got the brightest future right now. The crypto space, and every market for that matter, is going through hard times right now because of many factors, such as the global recession that's been haunting the news since early 2022. However, some certain cryptocurrencies are obviously more affected than others, and whether we like it or not, Solana is unfortunately one of them. The blockchain used to be considered Ethereum's main and most dangerous competitor, with many Solana enthusiasts even leaving the Ethereum ecosystem altogether and joining the latter with full commitment, but now it's making headlines mostly due to the considerable losses and downturns it's taking. Nobody can know for sure what will happen to Solana from now on, and the cryptocurrency's future is unclear, like the future of any cryptocurrency honestly, but right now Solana is just in worse of a position than most of them. If you wanna know more about it though, you should go check out one of these videos next.